French presidential rivals Nicolas Sarkozy and Francois Hollande get their last chance to sway votes in the only TV debate before Sunday's runoff. The incumbent president will have to throw everything into the duel with socialist challenger Hollande, who's currently leading the polls. They're fighting for the votes of right-wing leader Marine Le Pen, who herself has refused to endorse Sarkozy and suggested her supporters make their own choice. And that won't be an easy one, as Tesa Arcilla now reports.
So it's down to two men, socialist Francois Hollande and incumbent Nicolas Sarkozy. Now, the French say round one of the presidential race is about choosing the candidate you like the most. Round two is voting for the one you dislike the least, unless, of course, you voted for one of them to begin with. Now, this is where it gets tricky for some, especially for those who question what kind of a choice they really have, or if there really is one.
Hollande, Sarkozy, bonnet blanc ou blanc bonnet? La guerre pour la guerre ou la guerre pour la paix?
It may be in jest, but what's seen as a lack of a clear solution for France's economic woes have left citizens skeptical from the onset.
I waited, as majority of the French people, to see one of them to come to the TV and say to us, this is my project. The next 5 years, I will see the world in this shape. And I would like to see France in this world, in this shape.
Especially when France's economic quagmire is already a tough one to muddle through. Unemployment is at a 12-year high of almost 10%. Debt is nearing 90% of GDP. Growth has all but ground to a halt, and austerity measures are likely to continue. Both candidates are in favor of Eurobonds. More intervention from the European Central Bank, and to varying degrees, both have put on a confrontational tone towards Brussels and Germany. But there's doubt that there will be much room for maneuver at all.
Whoever the elected president is, Sarkozy or Hollande, he will subject himself very quickly and very visibly to the power of the European Union. It will always require more sacrifices for workers, for the obvious interests of the large banking globalists.
Then they work on some very small things that are periphericals, that are, okay, we're gonna give the vote for immigrants in local elections, or okay, you know what, we're gonna let homosexual couples adopt children. Those are important measures, but they're not the biggest measures.
A tough choice to make for those who don't see one to begin with. Tesa Arcilla, RT, Paris.